Imagine walking into a courtroom where the most important piece of evidence against you isn't a witness, a CCTV camera, or a document, but an AI generated analysis. A machine says, yes, this is your voice in the recording, or the face matches the suspect. Would you trust it? Should a judge trust it? That's the big question today. Is AI generated evidence admissible in Indian courts? You see, the courts are supposed to be places of truth. But truth itself is a slippery fish. I remember the first time I stepped into a courtroom library as a law student. Rows and rows of books, judgments, precedents, each one trying to pin down truth with words and reasoning. But now, in 2025, the truth isn't just written or spoken, it's calculated, predicted, and generated by algorithms. And here lies the anxiety. We humans already struggle to trust each other's testimony. How much harder is it to trust our machines? Let's break this down step by step. Electronic evidence in India. Under the Indian Evidence Act of 1872, Section 65B is the heart of digital evidence. If you want to produce electronic evidence, say an email or CCTV footage, you need Section 65B certificate. This certifies authenticity and ensures that data wasn't tampered with. The Supreme Court in Anwar PV versus PK Bashir in the year 2014 made it clear without a proper certificate, electronic evidence won't be admitted. Later, in Arjun Panditrao Kodkar versus Kailash Kushanrao Gorantayal in the year 2020, the courts reaffirmed this and tightened the rules even more. Say right now, for AI generated content, the same principle applies. It's admissible if the process is transparent and certified. Expert opinion. Section 45 and 45A allows expert opinions in matters like handwriting or digital forensics. An AI tool could technically be treated like an expert, but the court usually requires a human expert to explain how the machine reached that conclusion. For example, in state of Karnataka versus M.R. Hiramath in the year 2019, the court emphasized the need for proper authentication of electronic records. If AI creates or verifies evidence, we need someone accountable to vouch for it. Think of it like GPS on your phone. When Google Maps tell you take the left, you trust it most of the time. But sometimes it takes you straight into a dead end. Would you blindly follow it? Or would you check with your own eyes? Maybe ask someone on the street. AI in the courtroom is like that GPS. Helpful but dangerous if it's blindly followed. Here's the deeper worry. What if AI evidence is manipulated? Deepfakes are so convincing that you and I could be made to say things we never did. Imagine a divorce case where an AI generated audio clip is presented as proof of abuse, or a criminal trial where a doctored video decides a person's freedom. One wrong piece of AI evidence could destroy reputations, families, and even lives. That's why the courts tread carefully. So, what does this mean for you, me, or anyone navigating the digital world? If you're a lawyer or a litigant, always insist on a 65B certificate. If AI analysis is used, like voice matching or image recognition, ask who trained the AI, what data set was used, who is certifying the result. If you're an individual, be mindful of your digital footprint. That funny voice note or video you share casually could one day be twisted. Protect your online presence like you lock your front door. If you're a policymaker or just a citizen, push for stronger standards. Other countries like EU are already framing rules for AI transparency. India will also need to catch up. This whole debate isn't just about courts, it's about life. AI evidence reminds us of one truth. The more technology advances, the more valuable human judgment becomes. Machines can process data, but they cannot weigh compassion, context, or conscience. That's our job. Sometimes in life too, we outsource our decisions to social media trends, to friends, to what everyone else is doing. But at the end of the day, like a judge, you have to look at all the evidence, filter the noise, and decide for yourself. So, is AI generated evidence admissible in Indian courts? The short answer is yes, but with strict conditions. The real answer, it depends on whether we as a society are ready to balance speed and fairness, innovation and justice, and data with dignity. And maybe that's the bigger lesson. The courtroom is just a mirror. The way we handle AI there will reflect on how we handle AI in our own lives. Cautiously, wisely, and always with a human heart at the center. If this conversation made you think twice about the world we are building, don't stop here. Share this video with a friend who's curious about law and technology because the more we talk, the more we learn. And if you want more such stories where law meets life, hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey. After all, justice isn't just about courts, it starts with us. Take care. Bye.